GB News was brought to an urgent halt as Conservative leader Kemi Badenoch gave her opinions on the latest BBC scandal. GB News was halted for an urgent breaking announcement, as anchors Dawn Neesom and Tom Harwood interviewed Conservative leader Kemi Badenoch. The grilling was centred around the latest BBC scandal, which could see the end of the public service broadcaster for good after it doctored footage of Donald Trump talking about the Capitol riots on January 6. Badenoch couldn't resist a swipe at Labour Prime Minister Keir Starmer in her speech either. She was first asked, "Kemi, can we ask you about the other big story of the week, obviously the BBC and Trump? It's emerged now that it wasn't just Panorama, it's also Newsnight doctoring footage of Donald Trump. Do you think this is the end of the BBC as we know it?" Badenoch replied, "I think that what we need to see now is root and branch reform. What this shows is that this is a pattern of behaviour. There are people there who are pretending to be neutral, pretending to be impartial at the BBC but who have an agenda. We've seen this not just in the coverage of the US, we saw it in the Middle East coverage, we saw it in the way that they could not accept biological fact. The coverage of sex and gender was absolutely appalling, they ruined some women's lives with the way that they covered it. They need to start rooting out a lot of the activists who are lurking in the BBC who have a different agenda from serving the public and serving the licence fee payer." Neesom questioned her, would the Conservatives scrap the licence fee? The reply was, well, right now what we need to look at is reform of the BBC. It needs to justify the licence fee and right now it is not doing so. We can't just throw away all the good things that work for the BBC as well. The model is clearly not working as it should do, they're not able to compete as well with streaming services like Netflix or Disney, so that needs us taking a good, hard look at how we make sure we have a public service broadcaster. People do like the idea of it, but we need to make sure we can actually deliver it. If we can't deliver it, then we need to think of an alternative solution. Neesom grilled her, do you think that Donald Trump might sue the BBC? And Badenoch unleashed a swipe at Starmer, responding, well, I hope that he doesn't, because you and I know that if he sues the BBC, we're the ones who are going to have to pay for it. Even you at GB News have to pay the licence fee, there's no getting away from that. The truth is when the BBC makes mistakes, it is we the public who pay for it, so I think the Prime Minister should be on the phone, asking Donald Trump very nicely to not sue the BBC because it is going to be a huge waste of public money.